Today, we're going to explore how a sleepy little town surrounded by cotton and cornfields in the northern part of the Metroplex is now recognized to be the fastest growing city in America.
DFW is no stranger to boomtowns. In fact, out of 10 fastest growing cities in the US, 7 are located in Texas. But Celina's future may just be the most ambitious of them all.
Less than a decade ago, Celina's population was under 10,000 people. Now it has skyrocketed to over 50,000, with the projected build-out population of over 380,000.
Celina is set to surpass Plano, Frisco, and McKinney in population and become the largest city in Collin County, thanks to its expansive 78 square mile land mass. Let's dive in and explore what's attracting over 800 new residents each month on average to this little railroad town just an hour north of Dallas.
We will go over it all, from Celina's brief history and its growing infrastructure to the latest commercial and residential developments.
We will also weigh the pros and cons of living here and explore why Celina is so much more than just another boomtown and truly has the potential to become one of the most sought-after places to live in DFW. The history of Celina dates back to the 1870s, when the area was initially settled by pioneers seeking fertile soil. Celina's rich agricultural land was ideal for farming and attracted families looking for a promising future. In 1902, when the St. Louis, San Francisco, and Texas Railway reached a spot about a mile west of the town,
the citizens put their buildings and homes on rollers and moved them to be closer to the new transportation hub, earning the town the nickname Roller Town.
Today, this is the site of Celina's famous town square. Celina has always been a place with a big vision and a can-do attitude.
There is no doubt that the catalyst for Celina growth is its location.
The greatest expansion of the Metroplex historically has traveled north from Dallas for several key reasons. One factor is purely geographical. The east and west side of the Metroplex are bordered by lakes, naturally limiting expansion in those directions.
The primary reason for the significant growth to the north, rather than to the south, can be contributed to major employers. And it all began with Ross Perot, a visionary businessman.
Ross Perot, the founder of EDS, Electronic Data Systems, purchased 2,700 acres north of Dallas, surrounding what is now the Dallas North Tollway, and famously said that he wants to build a new downtown Dallas right here. And that's exactly what he did. The first major development in the area was the iconic EDS building, followed shortly by the headquarters for JCPenney and Frito-Lay. Today, this area is known as Legacy Business Park in Plano and is home to major global corporations. Perot and his team also prioritized the creation of master-planned housing communities and strong road infrastructure. These developments have been key drivers of the area's exponential growth to the north, and now Celina is the next town in line on this explosive growth trajectory.
There are several thoroughfares that I would like to highlight, as strong infrastructure is the foundation that drives and supports growth.
First, of course, is the Dallas North Tollway, which runs from downtown Dallas through Highland Park, Plano, and Frisco, and is now expanding into prospering Celina. This major north-to-south route is a central artery that connects Celina to the rest of the Metroplex. Parallel to the Dallas North Tollway runs Preston Road. Preston Road is lined with more shops and restaurants than any other road in the Metroplex. The area between Preston Road and the Dallas North Tollway is known as the Golden Corridor, a hotspot for much of the Metroplex commercial development and prime real estate.
It is no surprise then that many large commercial developments, including the 3 new hospitals,
Methodist Hospital, Scottish Rite for Children, Celina Regional Medical Center, and large stores like Costco, H-E-B, Home Depot, and Walmart will all be located along this corridor. The primary west to east route will be Highway 380, along with the highly anticipated Collin County Outer Loop, which will eventually pass through Celina and loop around the outer edges of the Dallas Metroplex. In addition, smaller roads like Frontier Parkway, Legacy Drive, Coster and Coit roads will be widened and extended.
Infrastructure development is one of the city's top priorities, which is why almost all new communities will be subject to special taxes paid by homeowners through specially created mods and PIDs. It is something we will discuss later when we talk about the pros and cons of living in Celina.
With so many new communities popping up all over the city, choosing where to purchase a home can feel overwhelming. In today's video, I'll highlight a few of my favorites.
However, if you would like to receive a full report outlining all new communities, the latest prices, incentives and tax rates, including mod and PID, please shoot me a text message or leave a comment below and I will be glad to send it over. First on my list is a development known as Uptown Celina, which cannot be fully appreciated without mentioning the historic downtown Celina first.
Celina Square is charming, filled with one-of-a-kind shops and restaurants. It is also home to a variety of popular community events and most definitely one of the favorite gathering spots for residents and visitors alike. This historic downtown square is about to be transformed. The first phase will include the construction of a new 4-story parking garage, followed by a state-of-the-art city center, including a multi-floor library, a rooftop entertainment area with panoramic views of the city, and even a secret garden park. This $93.5 million development is expected to be completed by winter 2026. The 675 acres Uptown Celina development will be located just north of the square and will consist of 4 distinct neighborhoods: North Square, The Heights, The Ranch, and La Terra.
North Square and the Heights will be located the closest to the downtown, with a future trail system that would allow the residents to access all that the downtown has to offer within a walking distance from their homes. The trail will go all the way to the ranch, but unless you're really into long walks, you may prefer to take a golf cart to get you to the square.
When complete, the Uptown Celina district will offer approximately 2,500 residences. The neighborhoods within Uptown Celina are designed to offer a diverse range of home sizes and styles, including single-family homes, paired homes, and multi-family units, catering to a variety of buyers with different lifestyles and budgets.
North Square will offer charming paired homes by Olivia Clark, with prices starting in $500.
There will also be a multi-family development just to the north from there.
The ranch at Uptown is set to be a stunning luxury community offering over 1,000 homes on 40, 55, 60, and 70-foot wide home sites.
Taylor Morrison and Toll Brothers will be the builders, with prices starting in the 500s for homes on smaller lots and going well over $1 million for homes on larger home sites.
The Heights will have 68 residences built by Normandy Homes, Perry Homes, and Olivia Clark on 35, 40, 45, and 50-foot wide home sites.
Plus, there will be 8 acres of retail space and 17 acres multifamily project.
La Terra will have over 400 homes and it is actively selling.
Pacer Homes and Castle Rock are offering homes on 40, 50, and 60-foot wide home sites, with prices starting in the high 300s.
I actually have two clients being with Space Homes here, and it's been a wonderful experience so far.
I love everything about this development, from its prime location just north of the historic downtown, right in the heart of the Golden Corridor, the area between the Dallas North Tollway and Preston Road, to the area's top builders.
What makes Uptown Celina even more special is that it is being developed by Rock Hill Capital, a company with deep roots in Celina. You can really sense that for them, this project is more than just business, it is also personal.
An interesting thing about Celina is that many of the key players here, from prominent landowners and brokers to developers and politicians, are from Celina and personally invested in making Celina the best it can be.
Many knew that Celina was destined to be the next big thing, and for years they have patiently waited for the growth to hit.
Now that it's here, it's exciting to see genuine pride in preserving Celina's heritage while shaping its future.
Another new residential community that I would like to mention is the parks at Wilson Creek.
This 720 acres master-planned community is located between Coit and Custer Roads, just off the new Collin County Outer Loop. It's truly beautiful, with miles of winding trails, wooded creeks, picturesque lakes, and even a 100-acre city park right in the middle of it all. The community features some of the area's top builders, including Highland Homes, Perry Homes, David Weekley, and Tradition Homes, offering homes on 40, 50, 60, and soon-to-be-released 74-foot-wide home sites, as well as creek lots. What's unique about the 40-foot lot section is that the homes face either green space or water. Prices for these homes will start in the high 400s and go up to around $1 million for homes on larger lots.
If you are looking for a home on a larger home site, such as an acre or more, please reach out. I would love to tell you about two of my favorite new developments. Another master-planned community I would like to mention is Legacy Hills, and this one is massive.
Spanning over 3,200 acres, it will bring 7,000 homes, 4,000 apartments, fire and police stations, 2 schools, 100 acres of retail space, and Celina's first upscale private golf course, the 1876 Country Club, named after the year the city was founded. There will be over a dozen builders to choose from, offering some of the most affordable new construction in the area, with prices starting as low as the mid-300s. Legacy Hills will also be home to Del Webb's 55 and better active adult community.
The Del Webb section will be located right next to the golf course, which I think a great feature that many retirees will enjoy.
As with all Del Webb communities, this one will include resort-style amenities, such as a 15,000 square feet amenity center with a restaurant and bar, pool, fitness center, pickleball courts, and walking trails. With so many young families already calling Celina home, I am really excited about this active adult community.
I think it's going to be wonderful for families to have their parents and grandparents living nearby, keeping everyone close and connected. And that's just the beginning. I'm only scratching the surface of all new communities in the area. If you are thinking of making Celina home, I would love to help you navigate through all of these amazing options. Now let's talk about the pros and cons of living in Celina. I will start with 3 cons so that we can finish on a high note with 3 pros. The first con is that you will have to live through the growing pains of a rapidly expanding city with seemingly never-ending construction, congestion, traffic, and limited options when it comes to conveniences such as shops, restaurants, and entertainment. If you have children, you will likely deal with potential school rezoning as new schools are being built to accommodate the growing population. The second con is higher property taxes, especially for those moving into new developments.
In addition to the usual property taxes, many Celina homeowners will be subject to additional taxes or assessments due to mods and PIDs, financing mechanisms that developers use to fund infrastructure. When a developer builds a new community, they are responsible for providing essential utilities, roads, and the area enhancements such as landscaping, parks, streetscapes, and lighting.
These improvements are expensive, and it would be difficult for developers to cover these costs up front without raising the prices of lots dramatically.
Instead, developers use mods and PIDs as financing tools that allow them to ultimately pass these costs spread over time onto the homeowners.
While mods and PIDs are common and not inherently bad, homeowners need to factor in these special taxes and assessments when budgeting for their new home in Celina. The third con is its location in the far north of the Metroplex.
It is actually quicker to get to the Oklahoma border from Celina than it is to reach downtown Dallas. If you have to commute regularly to the airports or other large cities in the area, be prepared to spend a lot of time driving.
The next point can be both a pro and a con, depending on how you look at it.
Celina is definitely following in the footsteps of Frisco when it comes to its development ambitions. If the current growth patterns continue, and I believe they will, dense population will become a prominent characteristic of the city. If you are attracted to the version of Celina that many of us know and love, a charming, friendly little town with sprawling farms and ranches, it will be sad to watch as these farms and ranches are turned into postage stamp lots by developers. It is inevitable that the city will change, but that's the price we pay for growth and progress.
Now, moving on to the pros, Celina is following Frisco's development model, and most people would consider Frisco a great example of growth done right.
Frisco has been recognized as one of the best places to live in Texas time and time again. It has everything you need and then some. So if Celina's growth mirrors Frisco's but on a larger scale, that can be very exciting.
The second pro is the excellent public schools in Celina, which likely will only get better as the city continues to grow.
As more families move here, the school district will keep expanding and improving, making Celina a wonderful place to raise a family.
The third pro is Celina's more affordable prices compared to Frisco Prosper.
In recent years, many people moved to Celina simply because they could not afford the higher prices in those neighboring cities. But that's starting to change.
While affordability is still a big draw, more and more people are now choosing Celina not just because it has cheaper housing options, but because they genuinely want to live here.
Celina is becoming a place people seek out because it's evolving into a cool, vibrant town all on its own, not just a more affordable option to Frisco Prosper.
And last but definitely not least, Celina presents a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get on the ground floor of a new boomtown.
You'll enjoy the benefits of being part of a rapidly growing community, everything from potentially significant home equity appreciation to the excitement of evolving alongside the city. It's truly a thrilling time to be here.
If you are thinking of making Celina your home, I would be honored to help. Please call me at 972-984-0511 and see you soon.
Hi, it's Anastasia Riley. I hope you enjoyed our video. If you are interested in seeing more videos, please click right here. If you have any questions, please call 972-984-0511.